Donald Trump's birthday White House UFC fight crashes and burns in humiliating fashion. America has hit rock bottom. I do not believe that in sum total, SUM total, I've ever seen a more embarrassing and pathetic 24 hours for the United States. And it was led by the egomaniacal desires of Donald Trump. Now, I have some good news for those of us who didn't really want this thing to go well because it's so embarrassing. And the first thing, and I love it, is that the weather was a disaster. It was clouds of mosquitoes and torrential downpours, which delayed Donald Trump's fight, which in a way led to the final fight happening really late, at which point Trump fell asleep. So it all came together in delightfully humiliating fashion. Here is a report about the rain delay. By the way, this is the White House. The background of this video is the White House. What an embarrassment. What a debasement.
Obviously, the weather, a major focus over the past 24 hours. I was just down at the command center and was able to speak with Kevin Mahoney from DTN Weather Services, a private weather company commissioned by the UFC. They're working closely with the Presidential Weather Office and the National Weather Service, tracking a cell of thunderstorms over West Virginia that is set to move into the Metro DC area between now and 9 p.m. Now, it is not rain that they are concerned with. It is high winds and lightning, and I am told that if that happens, a shelter in place will be initiated. And
shelter in place on Trump's birthday. Oh, you love to see it.
Steve Trench, who is the global VP of event security, told me that each department has a designated location. Those from the South Lawn will come here to the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. It is also the home of the fighters' locker rooms. It's where I'm standing right now. I'm also told that shelter in place will be lifted within 30 minutes of the last lightning strike within a 6-mile radius.
There you go.
Now, Kevin,
anyway, so this is it's really funny to hear them reporting about weather when for so long they have wanted to defund weather agencies. By the way, they were mad at the National Weather Service for the forecast. It's sort of like it's the physical embodiment of old man yells at cloud. I'm angry that I am being told the weather forecast. So after that delightful humiliation, the whole fight goes down. Trump falls asleep. We'll get to that. After the whole thing, they go to Dana White, the president of UFC, who has I don't even think I would call it audacity. He seems to have a total lack of awareness and wherewithal, and goes, hopefully this was a unifying event for America. What?
And they tune into the next one because International Fight Week is going to be fun too. So, yeah, hopefully we created some unity in the country and in the world, and brought in some new fans.
You know, this folks, they're seeing this and just laughing hysterically at us around the world. Let's just go backwards a little bit. What on earth is unifying about taxpayer money going to an event on the White House lawn to line the pockets of Dana White, Donald Trump's friend, in another cronyistic fiasco, while people are struggling to pay for gas, pay for groceries, pay for healthcare, wages are down, inflation is up? What is unifying about seeing the federal government get involved in this? That's bad enough. But then you know what's really not unifying? One of the fighters during the fight, while being interviewed by Joe Rogan, saying Michelle Obama is a man, which is another one of these. They have these conspiracy theories they love. And one of the ones that the real MAGA pond scum love is that Michelle Obama is secretly male. And I don't know if it's like, well, she was born a man, or they never explain it. Anyway, Michelle Obama's a man. Here is Josh Hokett on the White House lawn telling Joe Rogan Michelle Obama is a man.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? Ladies and gentlemen,
Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Obama.
This is the guy that vomited on himself, by the way, the day before the fight because he showed up wasted out of his mind. Is there any good news here? I guess that this guy is going to be paid in the currency of Trump's shitcoin. Is that the only saving grace here? This is disgraceful on America's 250th birthday. And by the way, I guess Rogan finds it all kind of funny. Michelle Obama is a man, not the peak of liberal democracy in the United States. If you're looking for any other good news out of this thing, I guess maybe it's that MAGA clown Michael Chandler, a UFC fighter who loves Trump, got the crap kicked out of him. Like, I find this entire thing deplorable, but is there a silver lining there to some degree? I don't really know. But, you know, we talk about the high moments for the United States of America, when our institutions find or develop cures for serious disease, or under Kennedy when we went to the moon, which the MAGAs think was fake and staged. I mean, these people are they're the worst of the worst of the worst. We think about the New Deal era after finally we were on the right side of a war in World War II, and then FDR and the New Deal, and we create Social Security, and we've got an employment boom, and the country comes together. These great moments. And then we have, on the 80th birthday of the most corrupt president in history, in the middle of a war, in the middle of a health cover-up, in the middle of all of it, a UFC fight on the White House lawn, during which one of the fighters says that the former first lady is actually a man, and Joe Rogan laughs. What a sad state of affairs. What a sad state of affairs. And you know what? Trump couldn't even be bothered to stay awake for it. If you've been paying attention to recent events, you've seen how the line between church and state is blurring, how religion can be brought into public life in ways that raise real constitutional questions. That doesn't just affect one issue. It shapes policy, it shapes rights, and how power operates broadly. Our sponsor, the Freedom From Religion Foundation, works to protect separation of church and state because it protects you and it protects me. As we approach the 250th anniversary of the United States, the question isn't just what we celebrate, it's what do we defend. Visit ffrf.us/David or text my name, David, to 511-511 to learn more or to join, because protecting that separation protects our rights. The info is in the description. Text fees may apply.